Hey everyone, it's Alison Solomon with Stamp Crazy with Alison. I am an independent stamping demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia in Canada, and I'm broadcasting live to my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, my business page, and hopefully my Border Buddy Facebook group. I'm just going to double check to make sure that I am on Border Buddies, and then we'll get started when people are able to join. Sometimes the streaming, not sometimes, most times, the streaming software takes a little while for you to find where I am. So we'll hopefully be good to go shortly. Here we go. Looks like we're good. Hopefully it's painful. It is really painful to get it to start working on. Hi, Sharon over there on Border Buddies. Hi, Keisha. Hi, Mo. How are you guys? Nice to see you. We're going to be using Nests of Winter, one of my favorite sweets. Oh, thanks, Keisha. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's always humbling, isn't it, when you, I like to say everybody does so well and they do the business the way they want to, or they join Stampin' Up! To get a discount, which is like the best. Meet new friends, join communities. So it's just an added little perk to be rewarded or recognized for achievements in the top performers. So yeah, I was excited. I didn't think I would get number 6 in Canada in sales, but hey, exciting. All right, shall we start? Hi, Ellie. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, let me get there. Here we go, and I think we should be good. So I got Sharon over there. You can hear me. Excellent. Okay, so I've got people on YouTube. I've got people on my Facebook Stamp Crazy with Alison page that I can see, and I've also got people on my Border Buddy group. All right, we're good. So like I said, we're going to use the winterly. That's a hard word for me to say. I have no idea why it's hard. Winterly Treetops stamp set and coordinating dies. So here are the dies. Now I'm not sure I'm going to even need my dies. I've got them out just in case, because I might change my card as we go along. Okay. Anyway, we're going to use that. Now this is all part of the Nests of Winter suite collection, and you guys have, I've told you guys that this is the suite, page 30 and 31, that I am using in an upcoming class. So you want to check that out. And also, it is the featured suite. When you place an order in the month of November, you're going to get a free tutorial, which is videos plus 12 projects from my demonstrator friends around the world. So yeah, that's fun. Free just with making a purchase. Okay, so the suite itself, you guys, has the bundle. It also includes the natural tones linen thread. It includes the birchwood embossing folder, and it includes the earth tone shimmer gems. The gems and the cording, and half a package of the fantastic designer series paper is the class goodie bag. So our goodie bags, basically the value of the goodie bag is the cost of the class because it includes mailing. So really it's like getting the cards for free, right? So you get some product and then you get a card kit that has all the pieces that you need to make 8 cards, 4 designs, 2 of each. So this is one side of the fantastic paper, and that's the other side. I love the other side. Look at this. This is great. It's like snow, right? Love it. Okay, so let's get started. The class is December the 7th, in case you want to join. Love to have you. All the links are in this post. Okay, so you'll be able to see it. All right. No, I was going to say, make sure you guys, oh my gosh, make sure. I'm looking for a card. Oh, it's over here. Make sure you sign up for my newsletter. The links are there. This was today's 12 Days of Christmas share. So included the instructions for this adorable card. Okay. All right, I'm starting with a color that I don't. Hi, Di. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Oh, I'm glad you joined. I'm glad you joined. Yeah, I love this set too. I'm using this base color. I don't use this very often. This is Basic Beige. This is one of the new colors that came out, or neutrals that was added. And it is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4.25. Okay, so that's the base card. And then I've grabbed 2 pieces of the Designer Series paper. I'm not sure which one I want to use. Okay, so I have this one, which is the birch. And then there's this one here. There's the birds. Or I could go with this one. But I think this one's better because this one is a bit busy and yet you lose some of the effect. So I'm going to use this one. Okay. And I've also got a piece of white for the inside because I wanted to have someplace to stamp on. My sister Ellie is big into that. So let me grab gray granite. And I am going to make sure that this little bird is straight on my block. Yeah, that's pretty good. And I'm just going to ink it up in gray granite and just stamp it in the corner here. I just wanted a very subtle image on my inside of my card. A little place to write your sentiment. Okay, so let's, come on, glue. There we go. I hope everyone's doing well today. It's a very brisk day today in my neck of the woods. Oop. Okay. Go. And glue that in. So isn't that nice? That's just really subtle, right? If you wanted to, you could give it a little bit of color with the same color that we used to stamp, just add a little bit of detail. But I think it's fine just like it is. It's very subtle, and that's what I was going for. Okay, this card is going to be very fast. We're then going to glue this piece. Now this piece is cut 5.25 by, oh, I can't think, 5.25 by 4, right? Just like that. Don't you love that paper? I love it. Love, love, love. And then we're going to use this piece. Look at this. Isn't that cute? That's like little chicken feet or little bird feet. It's cute. I didn't notice that. This piece here is from this. I love this. I'm going to point this out. So here it is. So this is a 12 by 12. All of them are, but this is 12 by 12. I just cut it 6 by 12 to show you what it looks like. This is an awesome piece to cut into 3 panels. So out of one 12 by 12, you'll get 6 panels. I have cut it down to, I think I cut this one to, let's get my ruler, 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so I just wanted it slightly smaller. Now, you could even go smaller on this one if you wanted to show a little bit more of the wood. I think I might. I think I'm going to just, on the fly here, just change it up a titch. Instead of being 3 3/4, I'm going to take it down to 3 5/8. I think that's what it would be. And then I'm just cutting an 1/8 off is basically what I'm doing. So then that would be 4 7/8. Whoop. We'll move over that little line. There's like a little snag there. Okay, here we go. All righty. Yeah, I like that better because then we get that a little bit more of the edging that we can see, right? Hi, Bobby. How are you today? Hi, Denise. Oh, thank you so much, hon. That's very kind of you guys. And I see Patricia is over on my Border Buddy group. So thank you guys so much. You're very kind. Before I decide what I'm going to do with this, I've got a piece of pecan pie. And we're going to stamp a sentiment on there. So I've got my border buddy. Oh my gosh, I've got my embossing buddy, right? So let's give that a little, little squirt over there. Go. We got Versamark. We've got our words. I'm using thinking of you always. I think that's a nice sentiment. I'm going to just move that along a titch. I hope that's straight. Looks pretty good. And I'm going to just stick a piece of paper under there, just scrap. I'm going to grab my Wow Opaque Bright embossing powder. I really love the new Wow embossing powders. Looks good. And we're going to put all that back. Remember that old commercial where they used to put the Crisco oil, you know, to do something, and they'd pour what was left back in and go, it all comes back except 1 tablespoon. I never understood that. I guess it's meaning that they don't doesn't absorb a lot of fat. I have no idea. Does anybody know? Did I say hi, Di? Hi, Diane. Let's heat set this up. I probably didn't need to be as low down, but I'm okay with that. I'm not going to worry about. I want to give myself enough space to stamp. You know, it's so hard if you're trying to get it exactly on a very thin piece. So there we go. There we go. I love that. Embossing is one of those techniques that is probably one of the first ones we learned. And probably for a lot of us, what made us stick it out with stamping and thinking, oh, that's fantastic. I am going to trim this down a tit. I do think it's a bit too much on the one on the top end. There, that looks good. There we go. Now, before I do this, I want to add some cord. I'm going to tell you the truth, because I always tell you the truth. I was stuck today, and I was busy doing other things, trying to get some newsletters out and whatnot. And I did case this card from the fantastic artisans, concept artists, sorry, at Stampin' Up. So that's the point. You've got your beautiful catalog, and you want to just recreate it real quick. Why not, right? Plus, I did add the inside if they didn't have that. So I did kind of make it my own. And I'm thinking they might do something else too, but we'll see. Let's get the main part done, and then we'll decide if we want to add something else. Is it getting cold where you guys are? I read that it was 20 degrees in Toronto, which is nuts. That's nuts. Okay. There we go. Right, and then we're just going to take the end of this so it's not straight. You could just cut it at an angle like that. I am going to grab a pair of scissors, hopefully. Here we go. And I am going to give it a little tail. So there and there. There we go. All right. Just like that. Okay, so let's glue this on. And then we'll pop up that word. And then we're going to decide if we're going to add anything else. I don't know if we're going to add anything else. You can all vote. All right, so that's the basis of our card. Now, the designer series paper, when we've been making these cards, I have been using the designer series paper, but I've also been stamping and cutting it out. So let's grab the dies. We're going to cut out those two images. These cut out from both the stamped images and the paper. So some days you just don't have time to stamp, and you're just going to grab that designer series paper and quickly, easily create a beautiful image just by cutting it right out of the designer series paper. I mean, you can't really get any easier than that, can you? Okay, now I'm going to kind of lean over this because I got to make sure it's good. For some reason, you could fix one side and then the other side goes wonky. So I think that's going to have to do. Oh, I hope it's good. Kind of hard to see. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm trying to, I don't know which part to match up. Do you ever have that where should you match up the bird? Should you match up the branches? I think that'll be good. What's everybody got to say? Hi, Sonia. Nice to see you here. Thank you. And thank you very much for sharing. And thank you for your well wishes on my awards. I appreciate you guys. You know, not everybody has to buy from me, right? Because if you're a demonstrator, you buy from yourself, or you may have a favorite demonstrator. I'm just super grateful that I also have a community of stampers. So those of us who just enjoy stamping, I enjoy you guys coming and seeing what I'm up to. And for someone like Sonia, she is always so, so kind and always shares my videos. So on her own timeline. So I really appreciate that because that's spreading the word, right? Okay. Here we go. Anybody else over here? Hi, Maureen. You made it to my live. Yay. Thank you for your order. By the way, I was happy to see Maureen. Hint, hint. You placed an order, right? But I noticed that you didn't buy or pick. Let me grab it. The color wheel. Because I have some that I ordered with the specific purpose of giving them to my customers who make a $100 order this month. So look at what you're going to get in the mail. That's going to be your Prezi this month. Hope you like it. I checked to make sure you hadn't ordered it. Okay, so here's our little images. So should we, I don't know, I guess I could move that down and I could have my bird here. What do you think? I don't know, I could do that. Yeah, or I think this one might be too big. What do you think? I think this one's too big. And it's kind of, I don't know. I guess it works. I don't know. Oh gosh. What do you guys think? Okay, let's do this. So we've got big birds. Well, I'm thrilled when I see that you share, Sonia. So thank you so, so much. Oh, good. Yay, yay. All right. What do you think, you guys? Are we going big bird? Birds? Or are we going little bird? What do you think? You like the two birds, Diane? Okay. I'm thinking you're kind of right, especially if I kind of angle it. So it covers up those birds. I guess I didn't need to trim the edges or make them a tail if I was going to use. Oh, and this one can kind of go over here. It's kind of cool. I could do it like that, or I could do it like that. No, I got to get the bird's tail out of the way. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the big one is good. Keisha's like the big birds. That sounds funny. Big bird. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's pop this one up. So you see what I mean? You can start with a card. Like you can look at a card design. And you can either make it exactly like it is, because why not? Or you can make it your own just by changing up a few of the elements. So if you're ever stuck and your mojo is just not there, okay, I'm going to go to the catalog, because in the catalog, the concept artists have already done that for you. They've already figured out what might look nice together. So there we go. What do you think? I think that looks good. So all I'm going to do, this is already popped up. So I'm going to pop up this to match. And I'm just being mindful, you guys, of where I want the dimensionals to be. I want one to be here, because that's going to be, this one will already, I'll glue this end, and then we'll put one at the end here. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Take that backing off. Really, you have to press that one down. Who's over there? Hi, Heather. How are you? Hi, Connie, my friend. Nice to see you. I'm thinking about you. All right, where is my glue? Oh my goodness, you guys. Glue, 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 glue. I had my glue. Don't have it now. Grab another one. This is going. So we're going to put glue here. Now here's why I'm doing this. I want you to. There is a method to my madness. Well, first of all, it would be nice if the glue came out. It's going to come out in big blob. You watch. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Here we go. So I am going to pop that piece up, and I'm going to pop this part up, and I'm going to glue that to this because this is already popped up. So you want this to be the same. Okay. Does that make sense? And actually, oh gosh, I don't know. It might be too late. I could actually put another one under here because his little tail didn't really get popped up. This is what I mean when you make stuff once. I hadn't made this card yet. We're just making it on the fly. But that's okay. I think I said hi to everybody over on that feed. Who's over here? Oh my gosh. Okay, Keisha is talking about the sketches. I think it's on page 20 something, right? In the catalog. Is it 21 or 22? If you are stuck, another thing you can do is head on over to page 22. Look at all these little examples here. Do you remember we made this card last week? Well, if we look at this, I actually followed one of the sketches. I'm pretty sure I did. Here it is. See the sketch? Ooh, can you see that? Look at that. I followed the sketch. And don't worry about what size is that. Oh, no, it has to be. Don't worry. Just guess. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. All right, let's add some little embellishments here. I think I'm going to stick with the peak. I think these are copper clay, or they're supposed to be copper clay, right? So let's do that. We can bring in a little bit of green in, and maybe another copper down here. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay. So there's our kind of paste. Just copy and share everything. It doesn't have to be copy and make it exactly. So here's the original card. And then here's what we did. We added those birds. And I think that works. I really do. I think that works, right, you guys? Okay. Guest mating is my kind of guest mating. Yeah, that's true. Everyone can do math when you just guesstimate. I love it. That's cool. Okay, you want to see some more samples? Now, I've shown you some of these already, but for those of you who haven't joined lately, let me show you some. So here's the one that we were just talking about that I used the sketch on page 22 in the annual catalog. And then here's one we did Sunday. Yeah, this was Sunday's card. And then I'm just going to quickly go through these because I have shown you these. There's this one. Now that's using the large die. That's this die. Okay. Cutting it out and then using the die. Here it is. I'll show you. Oop, this goes this way. Putting it down on your paper, taking a blending brush and going around with your color. And then you're using this as a stencil. Isn't that cool? This one here, just simple. Just using that as a nice big frame. I like this one. This is using the image that looks like a branch. Well, it is sort of a branch, right? It almost looks like pussy willows almost, right? I have a pussy willow tree. Does anyone have a pussy willow tree? Anyway, I stamped it one along after the other and then colored it in with different blends. And then it looks like a little run of Christmas lights, right? And then there's this one. Pretty simple. We've got the birds. Again, that's right out of the DSP. How easy is that? Okay. And then this is a simple one. This is stamped. So this is the images that are stamped, but then colored in with the blends. And then it's got a few extra of the little branches cut out 3 of them, I guess, on either side. That was a good idea. Okay, so that is our Nests of Winter. So don't forget, check out my class. Now, if you don't live in Canada, you can still join the class. You just pay for the PDF, and then I send you the PDF, and you cut your own cards, and then you jump on and join us for our class. Okay, so you get all the recordings and you get to craft along with people. We have lots of people from the US joining us. So if you want to do that, I can't send you a card kit, unfortunately, or the goodie bag, because that's against policy, but I can certainly invite you to join. All right. So what else have we got? I don't think anything else are. Hopefully you're already receiving my newsletter, because that gives you the 12 weeks of Christmas cards that come out on Wednesdays. So check that out. And I think that's pretty much. Oh, I'm sorry. I do want to show you one thing. I keep forgetting to show this. Okay. And I've had it out for 2 weeks. You know, never underestimate the power of receiving a card or something handcrafted in the mail. So I received this from, she's not on my team. She's in my team. She's in Canada Inks Up team. But she sent me this as a thank you, because at our team meetings, we have a draw prize. And she won a draw prize. And she was so kind to send me a thank you card, which I thought was just lovely of her. Is that pretty? Don't you love the way she's done this spotlighting? I think that's really quite brilliant. So that's from Brenda. Thank you so much, Brenda. And then look at this, guys. This is super cute. I've been meaning to show this and I keep forgetting. Look at this. Well, we all love that bee paper, right? Ooh, look at this. And this is from Maureen, who's on my, she's watching live over on my Border Buddy. But look what she put in. She put in 1 sheet of regular dimensionals and 1 sheet of the minis. But isn't this adorable? I love this. So cute. Anyway, thank you, Maureen. I like to keep my stickers. That was very kind of you. So, like I said, you guys, mail a card to somebody. You never know what's going on in their lives, and they may just need a little pick-me-up, and I really appreciate just a thank you card, or I'm thinking of you, that kind of thing, right? Okay. Are we good? What do we do over there? We're okay on that. We're okay. Yep. Okay. All right, you guys. So I'll see you on Sunday. Yeah. Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And we'll make another card together. Yeah. Thanks, Diane. Bye, you guys. Have a great rest of the day.